Beside me, guys, I got one of the rarest Cadillac CT5 Blackwings you can get. It's the Le Monstre edition, only one of two in Canada. This one showcased here at Applewood, Cadillac in Mississauga, Ontario, and only 101 of them ever produced. We're gonna do a walk around and a review on it. Let me know what you guys think about this beast. All right, guys, so in front of me here, I've got the 2025 Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing Le Monstre Special Edition here. Now, a couple things to note here with the Le Monstre Special Edition trim. Only 101 units were ever produced. It only comes in this beautiful Magnus Metal Frost matte paint, which we'll take a look at here, and it looks fantastic. Now, there's gonna be a lot of blue carbon fiber around it. It is a heritage tribute to the old 1950s Le Mans Le Monstre race car. Now, when it comes to performance, it keeps a lot of the performance aspects of the Blackwing. It's just more of a heritage special edition car. And you're gonna see a lot of blue carbon fiber around it with the Le Monstre there on the side skirt. But we'll take a look here at the front. We're gonna still get these LED daytime running lights with your LED lights with the CT5-V Blackwing. Now, as we carry into the center here, you've got the Cadillac crest there that is not blacked out. And as you can see, it does come with a camera in the front for your 360 camera. You've got your parking sensors as well. And then you've got these two massive intakes here, which I think look incredible. I feel like the grille is proportionately perfect at the front. Now, as we take a look here on this carbon fiber splitter, you can see there is a little bit of a blue tinge to it. And honestly, it is absolutely beautiful. So you're gonna get the carbon fiber there, and then you're also gonna get some carbon fiber as well over here. And then you're gonna get the grille in the V shape, which is pretty cool as well at the front. But let me know what you guys think, because honestly, it is a beautiful race car, and I love this paint color. I think it is beautiful. So that's really it at the front here, guys. Let's take a look underneath the hood and go over the engine. All right, so underneath the hood here, the CT5-V Blackwing Le Monstre still carries the 6.2 liter supercharged V8 with 668 horsepower and 659 pound-feet of torque. Now, this one's really special because this one is hooked up to a 6-speed manual. Now, there were only 101 of these produced. I don't know the actual configuration of how many manuals were produced, but this is only one of two in Canada with a manual transmission, which is insane. You still can get the 10-speed, but making this car a 6-speed manual, I think makes this car a lot more rarer. So that's it underneath the hood here, guys. So let's take a look around the Le Monstre and go over its options here. All right, so let's take a look around the Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing Le Monstre edition. And we'll start with the tire and wheel setup. So we're sitting on Michelin Pilot Sport tires. 275/35 R19 is the tire size. We've got obviously this 19-inch wheel with some brushed aluminum, so it's a two-tone basically. So we've got some dark gray and with the Cadillac logo in the center, and then we've got the V logo there. And then as you can see, we've got some more carbon fiber there on the side. Now you're gonna get carbon ceramic brakes on this with royal blue brake calipers with the V logo in there, as we can see. Honestly, it looks beautiful. And then here's another glimpse of kind of what the paint looks like. You're gonna get the V Blackwing logo there in black on the side of the fender. Now, down below here, which we'll get to, is gonna be the carbon fiber with the Le Monstre name over there. And as you can see here, there is basically the number 2, and that's gonna be there on the side and also on the seats. That's paying homage to the second race car in the 1950s Le Monstre car. You can see you also get some more coloring of blue here. And then over here is that carbon fiber. And there is a tinge of blue with the Le Monstre name there down below. And then you're gonna get keyless entry on the front two doors here. And this is kind of what it looks like here. If I can get the whole car in the clip, looks beautiful. I truly love this Magnus Metal Frost color. Now you're also gonna get black mirror caps here on the mirror with a camera here underneath for your 360 camera. But this is essentially what it looks like here. Now, if we take a look inside, you're greeted with the jet black interior with that blue on both sides. So it's a Santorini interior with a phantom roofliner here, which looks fantastic. You got the V logos in the headrest there with the number 2s on both. Then you're gonna get some carbon fiber at the back of the seat, but the interior is beautiful. You can move this forward too if you got bigger legs. You've got your seat adjustments there, and then here it'll show you Le Monstre V 75 years. So 75 years since the Le Monstre came out, and then there's the number 2. And then here's what the door panel looks like. So you're gonna get that blue with the black, and then here's that blue carbon fiber too. It looks beautiful. AKG speakers in here, all leather around. It's amazing. Then you got this blue center console and then more blue carbon fiber here in the middle. And then there is the 6-speed manual with the number 2 on there as well, which looks really cool. Now this does come with a full moonroof, which is also nice to note. And then here we'll shut the door. We'll take a look at the back. And then here's what the back looks like. So again, all blue. You're gonna get V on both sides there with some more of that blue down with some white stitching and blue piping. And then here's that door panel, all soft here with some more blue carbon fiber here, AKG lock and unlock. And then more blue down below with some storage and speaker. And then here's cool, you got the V on the back of this carbon fiber seat. Now inside here, you only get a USB-C, and then this looks like a 12 volt with 2 vents. But you do get a little bit of a moonroof back here too. Now there's a look at that Alcantara headliner. But I'll show you guys how I would get in here as someone who's about 5'11". All right guys, so hopping inside, it's a sedan, so you can't really expect to be, very comfortable. The headroom is pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. There is a little indent here though if you are taller, so it's kind of nice. The seats are very stiff. I mean, this only has 135 kilometers on it. That's it. It's brand new. It's beautiful. I actually really like this, royal blue color inside here. I think it's a really cool interior. Took my shoes off as well because don't want to get anything dirty, but it is really cool. I would love to take me out in this thing because it would be wicked to drive, especially with that 6-speed manual. I don't even know if there are going to be a lot of people sitting back here. Probably not, just probably 1 or 2 at the front. Just looking at it at the back here is really cool. That's really it, guys. I really like this carbon fiber. It stretches all the way down. You even have these blue seat belts too, which is really cool. Let me know what you guys think. All right, so that's it for the interior here. And then here's a look at that back tire and wheel. So we're on 305s in the back, 30 R19. So I definitely thought they would be staggered wheels, but they're not. The tire though is a lot bigger. And you can see we've got that blue brake caliper there with the carbon ceramic brakes. And then you got your e-brake there too. Honestly, it looks really, really cool. And then over here on the passenger side is gonna be your gas cap. 91 in here, obviously I'd probably put 93 or 94. And then here's another look at that carbon fiber at the bottom here, which is really cool. You also get carpeted liners inside the wheel wells too. But that's it for a side profile of you guys. Let's take a look at the back. All right guys, so we're in the back here of the Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing Le Monstre. So in the middle here, we've got the Cadillac crest there. We've got the camera right below there for your rear camera. We've got the CT5 over here on the left, V Blackwing there on the right. Now down below here on the bumper, we see we got your parking sensors. And then also on the bumper here, we've got carbon fiber. It's a carbon fiber diffuser here, which looks beautiful. And it is encased in that blue color. We also have your quad tipped exhaust tips down here, which is also nice to note. I wish I could start this thing up here, guys, for you. We're in a showroom and it would be very, very loud. So unfortunately I can't, but you know what? I'm sure you've heard the CT5 start up before. We've got LED taillights too. Now at the top here, this is actually your blue carbon fiber spoiler. There's blue carbon fiber all around this vehicle. Now if we open this up here, here's what the inside of the trunk looks like. So it's pretty deep, the pocket's nice. You can put the seats down if you need to. And then there is a little bit of more storage underneath here. But honestly, I doubt people are gonna be really putting things in the back here. And then we'll shut this. And then here's a look at that blue carbon fiber spoiler here at the back. But that's really it, guys, for the back here. Let's take a look at the seats behind the driver. I also just want to thank Applewood Cadillac here in Mississauga, Ontario for allowing me to review this Cadillac. Go see my friend Zach here. He'll hook you up with a great deal. All right, guys, so hopping inside the back seats behind the driver, they're pretty much the same on this side. So you're gonna get that two-tone with that blue carbon fiber here. Lock and unlock, AKG speaker, window control speaker down below. Nothing here on the door sill. And then this is what the interior looks like. You're gonna get white stitching, blue piping with some black as well. And then here's the inside here. And then also here's a look at that top roof. And then here's a look at the back here of the seats, which also look cool. But that's it for the back here, guys. Let's take a look at the front. All right, guys, so let's take a look here at the front of the Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing Le Monstre. So we'll start with the door panel. Again, you're gonna get that blue carbon fiber here, lock and unlock, AKG speaker there. Window and mirror controls here. The mirrors are power folding. You've got your trunk release here, speaker, some more storage. And then here's on the door sill, the two Le Monstre V, 75 years there. Now you're also gonna get massaging seats on both the front driver's side and the passenger side as well. And then this is what the seat looks like on the driver's side. So again, you're gonna get that V there with the 2, and then here's what the seat looks like. So really nice. I would say they're not really plush on the sides. It's obviously more for bolstering, but the inside's pretty soft. And then over here, you're gonna have an SD card for your data recorder if you want. And then here's your parking brake with your interior light dim switch. Now that's it, guys. Before we hop in, let's take a look inside. So we are inside the Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing Monstre. So we'll start with the steering wheel. It's a leather wrapped steering wheel here. We've still got the plastic on it. We've got this blue line here at the top, and then we've got carbon fiber here at the bottom. No flat bottom steering wheel part of it, but on the left side is going to be your cruise control with your forward collision alert, and you do have a heated steering wheel. And then over here is going to be your tuning knobs with this button here to be for your radio. Then you've got volume. Now over here is going to be your trash control, which you can change. And then if you click the V button on the screen, you've got V mode, which you can put, steering, suspension, brake feel, engine sound, engine shift, and then the PTM. So basically your traction to whatever you want. And it does have Tour Sport and Track. Well, I would love to hear this thing start up. Now, cool thing that you can do here. So this is your digital display screen. So on the left side here, you can control the different gauges. So you can link it to a drive mode, or you can just have it on sport all the time, which is this, and then you can have it on track. So there's your track. It even tells you the temperature of the tires, just in case you want to track it. And then you can also go into your map. You can do assist here, and then you can also have a clean look. So it's cool that you can actually do that. You can, like I said, link it to your drive modes. So we'll leave it in sport. I think sport's pretty cool. And then you have your launch control as well. And then you can set your times there for your 0 to 60s. So a ton of cool options that you can do here on the screen. Now you also have a heads up display, and I put the heads up display in sport. You can also put it in track as well. So there's the track mode, there's sport, and then there's tour. And then you can do your trips over here, which you can scroll. So this is a screen. This essentially is a screen you can't control, and then this is a screen you can control. It is a really nice layout here. Now, like I said, there is your heads-up display, and at the top, it all is soft touch leather. You've got that white stitching as well. Speaker there, speaker over here on the A-pillar, and then over there on that side. Then you get more of that carbon fiber over here, which is blue as well. Now, here is your digital display screen. Now, there is no dial here for you to control it with your hands. You actually have to use it with your fingers on the screen. So over here, you've got, your home button here. You've got vehicle status here. All that stuff that Cadillac really comes with. Ambient lighting, you can put climate in here too. You've got V performance here, so if we click that, you've got different settings here for performance figures, your phone. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto if you still want to use it. And then over here is like a mode where you can have maps and then audio. And then if you want your maps on the whole screen here, you can do that too. And I gotta say, the quality is really nice. It's very crisp, I would say. And then over here is your voice command too. So a ton of cool options that you can do here. You do have a 360 camera, so you can obviously change the different angles of the camera that you want to use. So you get overhead here, then you can go to the back as well. Then we can exit, you can turn off your parking sensors. You've got Alexa. Then you have different themes here for the display. So you can do flow and then Blackwing. So we've got the Blackwing one selected. Then we can go back. You've got your settings there. You've got a lot of ambient lighting settings too. So you can change different ambient settings. Then we'll hit home here again. So again, the screen works really well. You've got your performance data recorder here on the right side. But overall, it's a screen that works very well, and it fits nicely into the dash, but you can see that there's more leather around it. You got your push button start. Over here, you've got climate control buttons, which is nice to know. You've got heated and ventilated seats with your heated steering wheel over on the steering wheel. And then you've got lane keeping assist, 360 camera, and then you got those heat and ventilated seats over on the passenger side. Wireless charging here, and then here is that blue carbon fiber inside here with that 6-speed manual. I love that they put the number 2 on it, and then this feels like metal, so it feels really nice to the touch. You've got rev matching, traction control, and then your different drive modes here. And you got the V logo there as well with a pocket there to probably put your keys or whatnot. Then you got 2 cup holders. Now over here, you do have a center console area that is not very big. You've got a USB-C plug with the 12 volts. And then over here, you actually don't get your rear camera mirror. This acts like a regular mirror. You've got OnStar, your sunroof controls, garage door opener, and light controls as well. Now guys, that's really it for the interior of the Le Monstre. Let me know what you guys think about this beauty. Let's go outside, give you guys my final thoughts. All right guys, so that concludes this review of the Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing Le Monstre Special Edition trim. If you are curious, this car is located at Applewood here in Mississauga, Ontario, Applewood Cadillac. I think it is a beautiful car to add to your collection if you are a car collector. But let me know what you guys think. That'll conclude this review, and we'll see you in the next one.